Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the side mount kit has arrived for the Rotary. So we are going to go and install this bad boy today. Where did I set that razor blade that I had? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind slowly. Oh well. Oh, there it is. Ha! Rogue razor blade. Alright, so let's cut this bad boy open. So I ordered a couple things from Atkins. I got the exhaust flange, because obviously I'm going to build my own custom exhaust, as you saw in the last video. But also got the side mount radiator bracket. Let's check all this stuff out. Wow, that's a honkin'. It's a big old flange. And the side mount kit. So, set this down here. Prop it all up right here. So let's see what's all in this thing. This thing's pretty nice. Oh, it got scratched up and shipping. Oh well, you won't be able to see that on the side of the motor. I might touch it up with a little bit of black. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't have the studs for that, so I'm gonna have to use my own bolts, I assume. But let me grab a Allen head and make sure this is tight. Alright, let me get set up on the Carb there and then we'll install this. Alright, so I gotta figure out if I've got bolts for this or not. It's definitely not fine threaded. Because all of this is, that's fine threaded, so I could use this bolt here. But it doesn't. I still bet it's still too long. Yeah, it's too long. I don't have any freaking bolts for this, and I thought it would come with bolts, but it looks like it came with nuts, assuming you were still using the studs, and I am not. So that is unfortunate. Let me see if I can find. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. That's not fine. Oh my god. I don't really tighten it much, but it's in there and you can't get it loose. Okay, let me go grab a wrench to get that out. Sturdy. Nope, it's definitely coarse thread. Yeah. These big boys. That'll work for sure. On that one. So I might be okay on this. Threads is gonna hold it, but we can definitely find out. So let me go grab that thing. Alright, the question is, does this clear the steering knuckle? Oh yeah, it clears it by a mile. That's good to see. That bracket right there is gonna have to come off though, I'm sure. Well, let's see how much it is. Oh yeah, there's little threads on the back side of that. Use that. And that's what the spacers are for. Okay. I'm figuring this out. You know, part of getting stuff without any instructions. Kinda gotta wing it until it all makes sense. But I can't say it is lightweight. Nice and aluminum. Lightweight. So I've got some spot welds to drill out. Looks like these long ones might actually work on this front thing, because by the time you get through all of that in the spacer, so there's the finished product. Gotta trim that bad boy up. I'm sure that's not gonna shouldn't be in the way too much, but I'll go ahead and knock it off just to make sure it clears everything. And then now it's time to build the bracket that holds the dang burn intake up. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, so I'm not going to do anything fancy. Got some inch galvanized steel, 1.25 inch actually. And we're just going to come off of one hole here and come across and put a bend in it to support it down there on the hole that is already pre-drilled there. That way it's pretty stable. So let me get some measuring done and we'll get started into that. I'm not fancy here, so I ain't got no special tools or anything to put 90-degree bends into stuff, sadly. So use what you got. Now obviously this thing's gonna get a nice coat of paint and everything else, so it looks all smashing. But maybe come back on the back side. That bend is almost perfect right there for the back of that. And then let me go grab a marker. Should be perfect. Let's go double check. That was a hell of a pop from my heater. Alrighty. And this bad boy in here. There we go. Now, that is solid. The only thing that I need to do is trim some of this excess off that I'm not using, or just round the corners really well, make it look decent, put a little psh psh on it, and call it good. Alright, boob tube. Well, camera's fixing to die, so here's a quick outro. Here's the finished product. Got the alternator bracket, had to knock the bracket off here so it all fits, all lines up nice and sturdy, clears the back, the steering column knuckle, and then this bracket turned out good. Got to replace that bolt. It looks kind of funny with the washer under it, but next is getting all the paint off of the intake, and hopefully later this week the radiator will be in, and I'll start being able to mock up the radiator. But yeah, so that's gonna finish off this video, guys. Until next time, happy wrapping.